We're here at a property called Canopy Cove. This is one of our new staging projects that we're working on. Canopy Cove is one of the larger homes that we've staged. There's going to be a pickleball court, there's a fire pit, there's a pool, a playground, a hot tub, so much going on at this space already. We're gonna make it even better by making the inside match the outside space. So we have a golf simulator room, there's 3 different living rooms, 3 different kitchens, lots of different amenities that are going into the space. We have the whole crew here ready to get started. This is where the chaos begins. Let's go.
Hey guys, Reese Slayball here. We are just filling up. We're taking off to Sarasota, Florida. We had some crazy change of plans here today. We were supposed to fly commercial and supposed to already be in the air right now, but unfortunately weather had other plans. So thankfully we've got a truck that we can take off down there and hopefully get started here tomorrow morning. All right guys, so we just arrived here in Sarasota, Florida. We are unpacking all our stuff. We're gonna actually just crash for the night. It's already midnight and apparently we have a bunch of boxes to open up. So I guess we'll tackle it first thing in the morning. All right guys, so we are here in the living room. The assembly has begun. As you can see, there's so many boxes everywhere. So we're kind of using this as our staging area. We're setting everything up and then we're moving it over here and letting Heather disperse it as we put it together. So that way we stay a little bit organized. It's a little bit chaotic right now, but we've got so many moving pieces, so it should come together well.
Along with the stuff in the living room, there's also stuff in the garage. And just about every room of this house, you'll find a little something in a corner somewhere. There's boxes just overflowing. Every project looks a little bit different. Some of the properties are smaller, some of them are larger. This particular home is a 7-bedroom, 6-bath property, so it's gonna take us quite a bit of work. We have a really big crew here to help out. The crew looks different every time when we go to a new project. Often I have family helping out. In this particular home, I have both my mom and her 2 sisters and my brother along. So I'm really excited to have all of them here. They're actually currently in the kitchen right now getting breakfast prepared for everybody. We always stay on site during setup, so everybody showed up late last night. Our first boxes that we look for are going to be our mattresses, our comforters, coffee makers. That's usually the first night, what's like the necessity to get rolling. Those get thrown up in the bedrooms. Everybody crashes at the property. It allows us to get early starts and work late if we need to. It's a really great opportunity for everybody to hang out. You get a lot more done that way, and we enjoy being on site together. It makes it fun. For our staging projects, I usually go and check out the properties ahead of time, put together a budget for the homeowners. They review, approve it. Half of it gets paid up front, the other half gets paid at the end of the project. As soon as that's approved, we go ahead and get started by ordering everything online. It gets shipped to the property ahead of time. Then we show up, and in 3 to 4 days, we set up the entire space.
What's going on, guys? My name is Matt. First time working at an Airbnb property, putting everything away. My initial thought so far is this is very detail oriented. So there's a lot of putting stuff up, breaking stuff down, organizing, planning. So I love to see all the ins and outs of it.
So often for setups, I order some large furniture pieces as well. Those get delivered to the property, usually while I'm there, if I can. So we have Article here today. They're setting up some of my outdoor sofas, some beds, some living room sofas as well. So excited to have them on board to help us out. Shout out to Host GPO. It's a group purchasing organization that we are a partner with. They're awesome. We get a lot of our discounts for our larger furniture items, also linen, stuff like that you can reorder for the property, also come through them. It's a really great program. You should check them out.
Okay, so we're up here in the game room. We've got Brandon and Matthew who are in charge of setting up the couch. So it's gonna look so different here in just a few minutes. They're gonna put everything together. We're gonna have a cool sectional put together. We've got the game table ready to go. Can't wait to see what it's like.
Oh, that is nice. That is very comfy. So this is a large, very large comfy couch that is going to be used for movie nights, football nights, and everything. Perfect game room couch. Yeah, we already enjoyed it, so it's just ready for the next person.
All right, so not a fun job, unfortunately, but a lot of those boxes on top of there go in the dumpster are not broken down. So we need to hop in there, break down whatever's making everything pile up, try to push it down, and then fit as much of this into there as we can.
Got it. All right.
So if you can imagine your entire house and everything in it packed up into a box, that's what it looks like when you first get here to set up, and that's a lot of boxes, right? So we've already filled up one dumpster. We're on our second one already. He just took the first one off, so we're hopefully gonna get this one filled up, and then we should be good to go. So the bummer about ordering everything online and having it shipped here is that oftentimes things can come broken, which is unfortunate, but a reality, something that happens. So we try to catch it as early on as we can and get those returns started while we're here on site so that we're able to replace those items if needed, or find replacement items in person if we need to. We are about halfway done with the boxes already, which is incredible and actually further along than I anticipated to be by this time. So there's a good chance we might actually open all the boxes in the living room by tonight. It's a lot of progress in a short amount of time, which is awesome. Guys, check out this room. Goal today was to get all the boxes opened. You can ignore Reese here. Other than that, it's looking pretty great in this space. We have a few article stuff that they're coming back to finish up tomorrow, but otherwise we got this entire space cleared out in one day.
This is my first time doing this, setting up a house, and it's been a blast. I've loved every bit of it. A little bit of hard work, but it was good. A lot of good workout. And some of the best part was working with my sisters and my sister-in-law Dorcas, and so that has been really a lot of fun. Just putting the beds together and putting beds together, putting furniture together, unpacking boxes. That's just been a blast, just watching things come together. Very good.
All right, Mama. How many properties have you set up with us so far?
Probably 8 to 10. I love it. If I could do it full time, I would.
Yeah, what's your role at setups?
My role is usually setting up the kitchen and the maid's closet and anything in between.
Do you have a favorite part of the house that we're setting up this week?
Hopefully we'll get to the pool area.
That's good. Okay, end of day one, we have pretty much all the furniture assembled. The team is very exhausted, but they did an incredible job and we got so much accomplished, actually way more than I thought we would do in day one. So most of the bedrooms are put together and the rest of the furniture as well, which means tomorrow the fun part starts. I get to go shopping to get the last minute details that go into the space. We aren't able to order everything online, such as a decor and throw pillows, throw blankets. I usually get those on site. So come along with us in the morning to see what we find. All right, we are here at shopping day. I'm so excited. We did a great job and got most everything we need already at the house, but we're gonna be picking up some throw pillows and a few extra pizzas here at the stores today. Let's go. Before I leave the house, I put together a list of everything that I need for the house yet, so that when I'm out shopping, I can just quickly move through it and check off everything that I need. Okay, so shopping with an STR mindset is a little bit different than shopping for your own home. There's lots of things to keep in mind, like I normally don't buy like white area rugs or things of that nature simply because they get stained easily. There's just a different process that you go through for every single item that you end up getting. Cart stacking is a little bit like Jenga. Throw blankets I'm really picky about. They tend to get worn out very quickly, so you want ones that are gonna hold up longer. You don't want the knitted ones. They tend to get stuck and the threads will come out rather quickly, so I'm picky about what I get in addition to how it looks. So most of my bedrooms are done by colored schemes, so I just go through the pillow aisle and pick accordingly. Most of the white linen pillows are going to be a no simply because they stain really easily, which means you're going to be replacing them very regularly. Usually try to get frame pieces that have glass in it because it looks more expensive, but canvas pieces work just fine because artwork is not where you want to be spending a ton of money unless it's to create a really cool visual. So large wooden trays make great decor pieces for coffee tables. So you add a few books on here, maybe a lantern, some of those wax candles, and it's great. Bath mats, I like to keep it simple. I usually go all white in bathrooms just to keep things clean. So white rugs, and then I like the ones that have the rubber backing so that you're not sliding around everywhere when you get out of the shower. All right, tip for checking out of the store if you have a lot of stuff is to grab an empty cart so that you can fill that up while you're checking out. All right, so we started with 3 full carts of stuff, which is awesome. I'm gonna do some more shopping. The boys have been busy back at the house, so let's go see what Reese is doing.
Okay, so the setting up furniture is done, so now we get to go to the fun part. We're putting together this 75-inch TV, planning to mount it on here, hoping it fits. It should check out, and then we've got 10 more to go, so a lot of TVs to come.
So it's a little early yet, but we're back from the store and I really want to see this living room come together, so I'm gonna put my pillows out. All right, so we got so much done yesterday. We're gonna wrap it up with an early night tonight. Some people are going in the hot tub, things like that. We had our first shopping trip today, so I'm gonna go through and organize my pieces, put my artwork together. We're gonna be hanging everything tomorrow, which is a lot of stuff. So this part, I get to go through, process what the rooms are going to look like when they're possibly finished. That way, if there's anything that stands out and doesn't look quite right, I can go ahead and replace that or move this piece there or move that piece there, so that tomorrow I'm ready for the finishing steps. We took a poll on where to put the surfboards because there were like 3 potential walls and this one won. So that's what we're doing now. Yeah, it's gonna work. Guys, input is required, including yours, Casey. The little one, and then the big one, and then the little one. And I'm just gonna do straight across. It's gonna be like this, and then they just sit in the hooks like that, right?
Do you have a different kind of surfboard?
Stop hating on my decor. This is beautiful. So this will go like this on the bottom, and then you have a middle one, and then you have a top one. Are those gonna hold those boards up?
Putting the weight on this hook rather than these.
We're working on adding hooks to the center of these now so that they actually stay on the wall and don't just fall off. All right, we're here in the living room where that giant pile of boxes was just 3 short days ago. We've been on site for 4 nights. We've had an amazing crew that's been working overtime to get this place looking incredible. You're gonna get a sneak peek here and then a full video is coming your way.